Hey guys, what's up? My name is Wietse Kouwboer and welcome to my new video. So in today's video, I want to share with you guys the 8 different investment types that I personally invest in. So let's dive into it. So today I want to talk about the 8 different investment types that I personally invest in. So I can show you guys a little bit more about the options that are out there and you can make up your mind which option is the best for you. To not make my videos too long and keep it interesting for you guys, I will divide it up into 3 parts. Number 1, invest in yourself. The most important thing is to invest in yourself. It sounds cliche and it probably is, but investing in yourself is the number 1 step to become successful. And there's many different ways that you can start investing in yourself. So I divided it into 3 different categories. And the first one is gaining knowledge. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you can use your knowledge to your advantage. I like to gain more knowledge by reading books or articles online, watching informative videos on YouTube like this one or any other platform. And also you can gain knowledge by doing a study or following a course. The second category I want to talk about is your physical health. Physical health is really important because the better you take care of your health, the better you will feel. If you get enough sleep, you will feel energized for the whole day. If you eat healthy, you will feel also very energized. If you eat bad, it will cost you energy. And you only live once. So I try to live my life as healthy as I can be so I can stay healthy for as long as possible. Because no matter what, one day you will be gone, so make your time here count. Another thing is working out. Research shows that we don't move enough anymore. And mainly that comes from having a job where you sit all day behind a desk or in a meeting room and the only exercise you get is walking back and forth to the coffee machine. If you have a job like this, you don't move around enough automatically and you have to make time in your schedule to start working out. I personally try to work out 5 times per week, but I have a minimum of at least 3 times per week. And I really love to do a fitness routine or to swim. And I recommend you also find something that you really like so you can keep up with it in the long term. Because the most important thing with working out is that you do it consistently and that you integrate it into your life. And the last category is working on your mental health or your mindset. A lot of people naturally think about the first 2 options when you talk about improving yourself, but the one less popular is working on your mental health. But working on your mental health is just as, if not more important. I recently saw a TED Talk about this topic, and I will leave a link in the description so you guys can check it out. What do I do to improve my mental health? Well, again, I try to read books about the subject and watch informative videos. And one of my favorite channels about this subject is Practical Psychology, that you can click on the link here. I also listen to different kind of podcasts. Another one is meditation. Nowadays we are so busy in our lives and we constantly have to be on. There's constantly stimulus going on. Another message, another like, another thing that needs your attention. But we don't take the time to rest anymore and take a break from all the things going on in our lives. Meditation is the perfect way to do this. If you just take 5 or 10 minutes per day to clear your mind and just sit there and do nothing, you will see that it has big effects on your mental health. Another thing is talking to a coach. And this helped me a lot in the past. A coach helps you see things in a different perspective. For example, I am always very hard on myself and I always try to improve and I'm never satisfied with what I'm doing or my results. And although this kind of mindset tries to keep me going forward and try to improve myself, it also gives me a sensation of that it's never enough, that it's never good. And that's not a good thing. And sometimes it's good to take a step back, look back on what you did accomplish already, and enjoy those moments as well. And be happy with what you have done so far. So if you like my video so far, I would like to ask you to smash that like button. And if you want to learn more about investing or personal finance, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you won't miss out any of my new videos. Peer-to-peer lending. This is the category I started with when I had no experience in investing, and it was actually the first type of investment I made. Peer-to-peer lending means that you as a person loan money out to another person. You can loan money to other persons on your own, but that's very risky and it's also a lot of work because you have to make contracts and you have to keep up with the payment schedule. And what if people stop paying you? Are you gonna go to their house and ask for your money back? It's kind of a lot of work and it's something that you don't want to really do. So I use a platform called Mintos. And Mintos is basically doing all these things for you. It's one of the biggest peer-to-peer lending platforms in Europe and it's growing really fast. It works really easy and the returns are very high. With an average return of 12.82% per year, it's much higher than the average investment options. But like always, with great rewards comes great risk, and therefore I advise you not to put all your money into a peer-to-peer lending platform. So how does it work? Well, Mintos works together with more than 66 lending companies across 32 different countries. So someone wants to borrow money and they go to one of the different loan organizations. There they have an intake and they check their financial status, they check their income, and they decide if they are applicable for a loan or not, and for how long and what the interest rate will be. After that, they will issue the loan to Mintos, which is a platform where they will display the loan. And there, investors like me who have money in their accounts can say, hey, I want to invest a certain amount in this kind of loan. The borrower makes a repayment schedule together with the loan organization where they will say that they pay back in, let's say, 6 months, and each month they pay a part back plus interest. To minimize risk, I only invest in loans that have the buyback guarantee. And what it basically means is that if the borrower defaults or can't pay back within 60 days of the agreed upon term, so let's say you agreed that the borrower will pay back on the 1st of February, then somewhere in March, if they haven't paid back, the loan organization who issued the loan has to buy back the loan from you and give you your initial investment back. I solely invest in loans that have this option. It doesn't mean that you don't have any risk, because let's say that this loan organization has 100 loans and only one person defaults, it's gonna be no problem. But what if 10 different people default and this loan organization has to buy back all of those loans? They're probably not gonna have enough cash and then they can go bankrupt. And in that case, you will lose your money. And this did happen in the past, especially last year when the pandemic hit. A lot of loans were defaulted and some of the organizations didn't have enough money to pay back all of the loans. And right now I'm still having some funds in recovery. But the nice thing about Mintos is that they are really actively trying to get back as much money as possible, and they do the negotiations with the loan organizations. So of course it can take a while, but in the end, Mintos expects that you get almost all your money back. Like all my investments, I really like to invest for the long term, so I have no trouble staying patient and calm and wait till my money comes back. Another great thing about Mintos is that you can set up automatic investing. You set up an automatic investment account, and there you choose from the different factors which you like to select the loans that are available. So for example, one of those factors is the interest rate. I personally like to invest in loans that are paying me an interest rate of at least 10% on a yearly basis. Another factor I select is that the loans are paid back in not longer than 6 months. Another thing they do at Mintos is they keep a close eye on the numbers and the financials of their loan organizations, and then they give them a rating from A to F. A is the best, F is the lowest. And I selected the ratings A, B, and C for my loans. And of course, the lower the rating, the higher the interest rate you get paid, but also the higher the risk of not getting your money back. So like I said, Mintos is constantly monitoring this and they adjust the ratings if it's necessary. So thanks for watching, guys. This was part 1 of this mini-series about the 8 different investment types that I invest in. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.